Now, first, I would like to say that I got the inspiration from this video when me and my friend had a conversation out about how rap is becoming basically a lot of subgenres with artists like Lil Pump, Post Malone, and X. How these former and current rappers are making rap hard to define, I guess. And I just want to say where I got the inspiration from this video, and I will probably be doing more videos talking about other rappers. So yeah, let's get into the video. What is Screamo? Screamo is, if you're not aware, is the screaming of emo music. And if you're not sure what emo music is when you sing a lyric, or say when you're singing lyrics that are depressing or sad, or have a usually sad, dark mood. And this is where, if you ever listen to X and his newer stuff, 17, or I guess question mark would be his new album, would have been his new album, his lyrics are mostly sad. But the Screamo part is basically screaming those lyrics with intensified music behind it. And if you know earlier X, that's all about it. looking at things like, looking at songs like Young Brats and Off the Wall, you see that these songs are very Screamo inspired, very screaming inspired. Especially Off the Walls, if I'm correct, has even the screaming in the background. And I will play those two songs right now. When it comes to songs in general, I've picked 4 or 5 songs that really show why I think this. There's Off the Walls, Young Brats, which I just said, basically have very screaming moments in it, but the lyrics don't portray Screamo, they just scream. Now, the other 3 songs that I have chosen show the screaming part of it. There is his song, Pain Equals Best Friend, I have it all right here. Pain Equals Best Friend, Floor 555, and then Schizophrenia. Floor 555 really invokes, when I listen to it, a thought of his more older music, songs like Off the Walls and things like that I talked about. They really reminds me of that. It has that screaming mentality, but the lyrics aren't as laughable as they were in his older music when he was with Ski Mask. His lyrics in Floor 555 are very dark and about death, but not Screamo, I would say. Not emo music. Now, the other 2 songs, Pain Equals Best Friend. Listening to that song, when I was first listening to it, I was like, this is not going to be a Screamo song. But I started listening to it, and I quickly realized he starts just screaming these lyrics. And these lyrics are not nice lyrics. These lyrics are very mean and sad lyrics. And this is that one step above that, talking about death, and then he steps it up to that, to where he begins to scream these sad lyrics. But I feel like it all comes to a point when he brings up the song Schizophrenia. schizophrenia has the definition of basically any Screamo song, starting with, you know, him whispering, and then him with the drums and the plucking of the guitar really sets this motion up to where he starts screaming, the drums intensify, and so does the guitar. Everything, the drums and everything paints the picture of a Screamo song, of a rock Screamo song. And I feel like this is where it really capitalizes at. And it's interesting to me to see that he was going in a Screamo direction, and that if he hadn't died, that it was possible of him making more Screamo songs. And it's the second to last song on his last album, which is interesting to see that could have been a direction he went in, even though the people that are helping him make the music probably formed that, but it could have been a direction he was going, which I find interesting, that overlooking all of X's stuff now, I firmly believe now X is Screamo, and was going in the direction of Screamo as he looked back on his life, upset and angry at his choices and the choices that in his life and the cards he'd been handed, just angry about what happened, to which it led to his life of slowly getting closer to Screamo. His earlier career had one part of Screamo, while his later career had the other part. He had the screaming, and then he had the emo music and a few songs. They come together to make a Screamo song. And there are more artists that I might go over and further in future videos, why I think they are said thing, why I think they're also Screamo or rock or things like that, or hard rock. But right now I'm just going to start off with X. But really, rest in peace, rest in peace, X. I'm sorry that you were taken so early, but, you know, it's interesting to see where his music career could have gone, and through this analysis, going through this, you know, deep dive into his music to see that this happened. And it's interesting to see that he could have became a Screamo person if he continued down this line of his sad and yelling music. If you liked that video, please hit subscribe so you can see more like it, more discussion videos like this, and also Through the Eyes of a Minimalist is going to be coming soon, and also a short film, and as I said, more discussion videos as I think of ideas and things to discuss with you guys. But hit like so I know you liked it, and see you later, friend.
Suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad, I know, yeah. I'm sad, I know, yeah.
Me that you liked it, and dude, this is like the 6th time me doing this outro, just so you guys know. So, before I can mess it up any further, fuck, I have to restart it.
Suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad, I know, yeah. I'm sad, I know, yeah. God gave her everything. She took my heart and left me lonely. I think broken hearts contagious. I won't fix, I'd rather weep. I'm lost and I'm found, but it's torture being in love. I